D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I'm coming at you today with this article from Deadline, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this story about Justin Roiland. But I wanted to talk about it because it's a very fascinating case. I'm not going to get too much into it and take up too much of your time because you've probably seen a lot of other YouTubers. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. So he has been fired from Adult Swim, and if you don't know who he is the co-creator of Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty. I haven't seen the latest season just because I got so far behind on my shows, you guys. It's ridiculous. But he also does a lot of the voices. So like a lot of the voices. So pardon me, I need a little pick me up. But I wanted to read this article from Deadline, my favorite, and really go over this and just talk to you guys about it and just give you my thoughts because I do have thoughts. So let me just real quick. So it says Adult Swim. So it says Adult Swim severs ties with Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland after domestic violence charges. Voice roles will be recast, which I'll talk about that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be weird. So it says, Justin Roiland, co-creator, executive producer, and star of Adult Swim's flagship animated series Rick and Morty, is no longer in business with the Warner Brothers Discovery brand on the heel of serious domestic violence allegations against him coming to light earlier this month. Adult Swim has ended its association with Justin Roiland, a spokesman said in a statement on Tuesday, and that was Tuesday last week. I was going to do this for my Sunday video, but it was really heavy, and I was just like, you know what? Why don't we just save it for its own video? Okay, so following Roland's exit, Rick and Morty will continue with its title roles, which have been voiced by Roiland. And Roiland Recast, which he does Rick and Morty. I don't know, man. This is just going to be crazy to recast this. Which, let me just say right now, I think they should just end it because and they talk about how they're not even like halfway through their 70. Because if you remember, they were like, we're going to do 70 episodes, and they talk about how it's going to go through season 10. But I honestly don't think that they should just keep going with the show. I mean, it's going to be different. It might be even weird. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm going to watch it just because I do like the show and the writing is really good. It's just going to be weird, you know? But if these which, by the way, he's been charged. He has not been found guilty yet. They have to go to court and all that stuff. We'll read about that in just a second. But he has to go to court and be found guilty because he has only been charged. This has not been, he has not been gone under due process. So it says, co-created by Roiland and Dan Harmon, with which Harmon has his own issues and everything. The hit series received a massive 70-episode order in 2018 when Adult Swim also signed new long-term deals with Roiland and Harmon. The show, which has been renewed through season 10, has completed 6 seasons with 4 more to go as part of the pickup. Which again, I really don't know. I already said my piece on that. Roiland is also co-creator, executive producer, and the voice cast member of Hulu's animated series Solar Opposites. I totally forgot about that. As well as a performer on the streamer's animated comedy, Kaloa Man. I don't watch that. I don't watch Solar Opposites either. News on his involvement in those shows would be coming shortly, I hear. I don't think they get into what he's been. Okay, so Roiland has been charged with 1 felony count of domestic battery with corporal injury and 1 felony count of false imprisonment by menace, violence, fraud, and or dissent by the Orange County District Attorney's Office. The incident in question against a Jane Doe allegedly occurred in January 2020, according to a May 2020 complaint. He pleaded not guilty to the charges in October 2020. The semi-sealed case was kept out of the public until a hearing January 12th, 2023. Roiland, who was present, also is required to attend a scheduled April 27th hearing. No trial date has been set, but Roiland could face up to 7 years in prison if convicted. Roland's attorney has insisted that his client is innocent, noting that he also have every expectation that this matter is on course to be dismissed once the district attorney's office has completed its methodical review of the evidence. So what he's been charged of, from what I can understand, and if I get this wrong, you can correct me down in the comments. Just don't get crazy. You guys sometimes you guys get upset if I get like one little detail wrong. Calm it down, sister. Dial it back. Back it up. Calm it down. All right. So he's been accused of basically like trying to get underage girls to audition for roles and stuff, and it's very creepy. That's the overview of it. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't know how much YouTube will allow it, and I'm a smaller channel and I don't need to get in trouble. I'm not interested in that. But it's very weird. And here's the thing. I understand why Warner Brothers Discovery cut ties with him and Adult Swim. I totally get it, because you can't, this is just a weird situation that if they kept him on, it would look bad. But at the same time, I go, if you look at, like, for instance, the Johnny Depp situation, he was chastised. Everybody thought he was guilty of something that he wasn't guilty of. And then when it came out in court, you saw that he wasn't guilty. He was in fact innocent. So I just go, this Justin Roiland thing, it could totally be that he's 110% innocent. I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no insight into it. But without, the trial and everything, we don't know what happened. So we can't be all like, he's guilty. But I do understand them severing their ties with him. But at the same time, I don't. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I don't know. But we'll see how this pans out. Yeah, he's not going to get his job back over at Rick and Morty or any of these other shows. He's going to have to just go on with his life, maybe try to get another job. Although he's forever doomed. Even if he's innocent, he's got a stank on him, because Johnny Depp, look at Johnny Depp. I mean, how many roles has Johnny Depp got now? Because of, because of a big lie, But we'll see how this pans out, and I'll come to you with another video if something comes out in April when they do what was that, a hearing or whatever. But yeah. But tell me, what do you guys think about this? I'm sorry I didn't go into more detail with it. I just don't want to get in trouble. I really don't know how YouTube handles this stuff when it comes to like underage people, and I am not interested in getting any strikes or warnings or my channel taken away. I just don't want to deal with it. I really don't. So yeah, because I like doing these videos and it's really fun, and I just don't want to don't want to have the stress of it. So tell me, what do you guys think about it? Do you think he's 110% guilty no matter what happens here? Because these are some pretty crazy charges. Or do you think that they should have waited to see what happened, like Johnny Depp, and just see what happened in April when that whole thing starts or whatnot? Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.